Equipment is great. I finally feel like I'm working at full speed.
I need to figure out how I can get my hands on bullets. I mean, I guess I can buy them. Oh, right, the residential center. I forgot that was a thing. Well, haven't been in here yet. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of new fucking quests.
Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after a long day.
To be able to afford a trident.
Are you a real person? Yep.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
Yeah, I'm new. You'll be seeing a lot more of me around here. I just dropped by because I heard you needed help.
Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble.
What are these Dragonstar Force books about anyway?
They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar.
Yeah, sure, I could do that for you.
Well, wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Well, like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
All right. Media Sponge. What a name. What a title for a quest. There's the public, very public, restroom. Okay. What else we got here? This appears to be... Okay, so there are several floors to this place on top of everything else.
Or at least you'll come crying to me if anything happens to you. The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people come.
Hi, welcome to Jane's, Cydonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you.
Of course you are. Let me guess, that's a quest.
Is it wrong to break it?
I see.
You run this place all by yourself?
Yep, that's me on the sign, Jane. I operate one of the few independent, non-franchise businesses in Cydonia. I've scrimped and saved for years to build up my little shop. Literally, when I started, it was barely a kiosk, and I was selling loose machine parts, scrap metal, bottled water, whatever I could get my hands on. And my hope one day is to keep expanding to other planets. I've already got a small logistics subsidiary in the works for shipping cargo.
Why'd you choose to open a shop on Mars, of all places?
Lack of options, I suppose. I was born on Mars. I never knew my mum. She left when I was little. My dad took good care of me, but he died when I was 14, so I had to fend for myself.
Oh, boy.
Those years were the hardest. The shop began as a way to survive, and it's been successful, so I've stayed with it.
Running an independent shop by yourself must be hard work. Maybe I could help with your issue.
You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened.
What do you think happened to him?
I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an older ship and it may have had a minor leak. But I know there's a problem with pirates out there. This was Eric's first real piloting job, and I'm worried they could tell he was easy pickings or something. Could just be my overactive imagination.
Why can't you call SysDef or something like that?
If all else fails, I'm probably going to, but I'd rather not. That ship, I bought it from a sketchy dealer because it was all I could afford. Seemed too good to be true. I'm not sure now it was entirely legit. So, you see the problem with contacting SysDef.
Well, I could track down your ship and the pilot.
Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
Well, at least we know Triton's near Neptune, because that's, you know, our actual solar system. Which also means that it's not very far away. So that's pretty
All
ideal.
are welcome here,
You look like a real
enlightened or not.
Oh, fuck. Is this the church?
Why, hello there. What can I help you with? Have you come to seek assistance from the House of Enlightenment?
I prefer my religion with more religion in it. The House of Enlightenment?
Yes. The Enlightened serve as a community-centric institution, much like a traditional church, but without religious faith. For it's the community and faith in one another which is important, not adherence to a particular religious dogma.
What kind of assistance do you offer?
We're here to serve the Cydonia community in many ways. While we don't have a belief in a greater power, we have faith in humanity, that people will always strive to better the human race. As a community, we come together to help those in need. Food, shelter, basic amenities. We'll provide because that's what people do for one another.
Well, I don't think I need anything right now.
We'll always be here if you need something, or just want to meet people. Actually, before you go, would you mind helping me out with something? I was debating with my dear friend Horace and would like an outside opinion. He believes that faith in a higher power is what inspires more people to be good. I say that more people do good without any promise of divine reward or retribution. What do you think?
Well, we wouldn't even know what good is without God. No, I don't agree with that. I would say both are right, like, genuinely. Because you can have, like, religion can be a good means to give you some structure in your life, some order, but that doesn't mean that you would be a bad person without
Take
it.
your
Like,
time.
you can still strive to do that good stuff all by your damn self, without any God to tell you to do so. It's just your morals. But I guess that's something that's lost on modern fucking society, so both are right. It doesn't matter which inspires more good.
That's an interesting perspective. Thank you. I guess when you get down to it, as long as people are good to each other, it doesn't matter what drives them to be good. I'll be sure to share that with Horace.
Oh, here he comes
Joy.
now.
Would you like to join me for drinks at the Broken Spear?
Oh, Horace, you know that's a terrible idea for our friendship. By the end of the evening, we'll be at each other's throats, debating spiritual philosophy. It'll be just like the last time.
No, not at all. We'll stay away from the topics altogether. I swear it.
I'll think about it. I could use a night out, and Jack does make strong cocktails.
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter, please send them my way. The Sanctum Universum will provide. Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
No, I don't need anything. I just wanted to talk.
Very well. I would be happy to take the time to speak with another child of God. Perhaps you would like to hear more about our benevolent creator.
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be quite interesting.
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you, if you wish to know more.
I'm all set. I'm a firm believer in the Almighty. Oh, well, yeah, you know what? I always have time to talk about religion.
Wonderful. God is indeed great. Not only did He breathe life into each and every one of us, but He opened the heavens to us and showed us the way to space so that we may be closer to Him. The Sanctum Universum is always here to provide guidance in your spiritual journey, if you seek it.
If God brought us to the stars, why stop there and not lead us to Him directly?
Because to truly follow the teachings of our Lord and Creator, you must still have faith. Were He to simply lead us to Him directly, it would defeat the purpose. You see, our mortal journey is still an important part of the human experience. We must learn and grow in our lives. Only then can we prove we are worthy of joining Him in the hereafter.
What do you do here? Oh, wait, there's more? Oh, no. What do you do here?
I help run this community center along with my associate, Joy. People from all walks of life are always welcome to come here and share this space for whatever purpose they need. I am also here to assist those seeking faith in God, under the Sanctum Universum, as we lack a true spiritual center here on Mars.
What can you tell me about your beliefs?
In its simplest form, Sanctum Universum believes that God has given us the ability to manipulate the heavens so that He may lead us to Him. As such, we accept those from all the faiths of old, provided they seek faith in the Almighty Creator.
You mentioned something about offering assistance to those in need.
We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose to follow our faith. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn someone in need away, and we will happily serve those of any level of need.
I'm good, man. I don't need anything at the moment, but it's good to know that you're here.
Of course. We are happy to provide. Come back anytime. Have a blessed day.
Interesting.
Joy.
It's not easy living in Cydonia.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
What do you think of the caretakers here?
Joy and Horace? I think they get along well enough. Sure, they argue, but that's a good thing. Disagreement's healthy. What good are your beliefs if you never have to defend them?
What brings you to the community center?
Not to get all sappy, but I lost a son in the war. It's been 20 years, but it still makes my brain a bit swirly thinking about it. Just never got to say goodbye, you know? That bugs me. So I come here to try and
Okay, hold on. No way.
If you could... The Red Devils used to train here on Mars. Imagine being part of that.
Alrighty then.
They may always be ready for anything.
What kind of operation are they running here, Sarah? All right.
Like you should keep to the city interior and not interfere with our training.
Jesus, what kind of house of worship is this?
Cydonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.
Whoa, ping pong table, eh?
The bay is great, they said. So's the crippling depression.
Working out and exercising.
No, Mars is nothing like Earth.
Being a miner is
Earth is
dreary.
nothing like what Earth is.
Being a mining executive is just weak.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I lived a pretty quiet life to start, but the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad
Still
used to
sound
say
like
I
you're
was
on it.
made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit.
What brings you to the community center?
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks. Later.
I wish there was more to do around here. Drinking gets old.
Sure does. It really is hard to tell. Sometimes. It's hard to tell an NPC from a named NPC. And it mostly has to do with the fact that they're all kind of like... What's the word I'm looking for? Bland?
I swear, that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Like, there's only, like, 4 different outfits in the whole game so far as I've seen. And the occasional time where an NPC is wearing something different, I'll think they're, like, a brand new person. But they're not. They're just a randomly generated individual. Like this guy here.
We'll be
can I
ready
talk
in
to
case
him?
there's ever another colony.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
Staying safe?
Like, what's the difference between this dude and this guy?
Navy training barracks. Cold, cramped, and offensive.
Just smell that dusty air.
Yep. You don't seem like the other Marines.
What? Do you mean I'm not miserable like them? Guess not. Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post and the work can be tough, but it sure beats the hell out of whatever I'd be doing back home. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Nah, that's not for me. I'm happy to be here, and I wish my family would understand that.
Oh! I think I met your sister in New Atlantis. She seems really worried about you.
Yep. My family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines, but nobody's more worried than my sister. I feel bad. Her birthday's actually coming up, but I'm not able to visit her. She's gonna be worrying about me on her birthday. Actually, maybe you can help me with that. Would you mind giving her her birthday presents the next time you're in New Atlantis?
Presents plural? What are they?
A bit nosy, are we? I'm just kidding. I'd like to know what I'm carrying with me as well. I'll pack some Cydonia souvenirs for her. Dumb things, like some dust and rocks and stuff. She likes those sorts of things. I also wrote her a letter. I just wanted to know that I'm doing okay, and that she doesn't have to worry about me so much.
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome. You're making my life a whole lot easier right now. Thanks for doing this. And tell her I said happy birthday.
Of course. And what made you want to be Marine?
Not sure if I ever wanted to be a Marine per se. This is just where life took me. Growing up, all I ever wanted to do was leave New Atlantis and see the settled systems. Joining up with the Marines was the easiest way to do that. Best decision I've ever made.
How do you like being stationed on Cydonia?
I don't mind it too much. Things can be rough here, but that's sort of why I like it. I'll admit, though, that I'd like to be stationed somewhere else someday. Not that I don't like it here, but I'd like to see what else is out there. Goodbye!
I was getting a little confused by
This is right
something.
where I belong.
There's a ceiling fan here, and I don't know, the settings are just completely backwards. You'd think the number 1 setting would be low.
Word of advice?
But no.
Don't mess with me.
Apparently the number 1 setting is like jet engine to the point where it almost flies off the hinges. That was horrifying. But, especially because, like, the dogs are sitting right here, too. I don't want any of them to get chopped up. That would have been awful. But I figured it out.
Horace and I may disagree on matters of faith.
Truly scary. Alright, what do we got over here, huh?
Minor. I sure hope this hearing loss is permanent.
Ah, this is the miner's lodgings, I would assume, yeah? So, nothing really super duper valuable here. Oh, that's stealing. Can't do that. Wasn't I looking for someone? Yeah, I was. I was looking for that meek little Russian girl from before. I remember now. Kinda got lost in the sauce here. So much stuff to be doing. Okay, so this is just miner's lodgings. And this is the Lux condominiums. This is just somebody's house. Boy, this sucks.
You look like you need a hug. I like hugs, but not from strangers. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Your face is... Whew. The children in this game are like hideous little monsters. Bethesda still just doesn't know how to make children not look like grotesque little pig creatures. I don't know what to say. They're just not good at it. I don't know if that loophole works the way you think it works.
Not sure exactly what you mean by that, but trust me, I've thought about this lots, and it should be okay. Besides, now we're already talking, and it's too late not to. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Do you like living in Cydonia?
It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside, and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
There are lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring. Like, when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
Don't the video games just not exist? Does TV not exist? There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows.
Okay, so there's
TV. Around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out
Pepe.
right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Are your parents okay with this?
Yeah, they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know.
Does that actually help people? What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space, and He's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Does that actually help people?
My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around. Or it reminds them of their families.
Wow, that is really sad. Yeah, sure, tell me where to put them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the space frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor.
Well, I'm gonna finish looting everyone's homes now that we're done talking to that fucking child.
2, 1.
Renee. Who's Renee? Oh, that's the kid we were just talking to? Huh. Oh, they do have TV. That's a big-ass TV, too.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Okay.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. These things suck.
When I get older, I'm gonna work in the mines, like my dad did. So I can save up and buy my mom a house somewhere nice.
Not a lot of work for someone like me around here. But it's okay.
What do you mean by that?
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well. But he's gonna drive me crazy someday.
No, he didn't send me.
Oh. It's just that he does this all the time. Tries to get someone to come check in on me. He's got a good heart. Just not the best methods. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since.
What happened to him?
Keith died in a mining accident a few years ago. It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do.
Holy shit! Offer 20,000 credits. Holy fuck. How does your son cope with all this?
Tai is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life.
What do you do for work?
Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years, not since we moved here for Keith's job. I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galblanc branch as its manager. But not a week before I was due to start, They announced that the Cydonia branch was to be fully automated instead. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care of Tai full time. Not many jobs here for a single mom.
Why don't you leave Cydonia?
When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Tai turns 18. Finding work
That's
that I can do as a
insane.
single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little
That's a
money
crazy
we do get
deal.
from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
How much money do I have? Because I could help her. Fuck it, why not? Maybe this'll help you and your son towards a better life.
Oh my. Are you sure? That's... My gosh, it's so generous. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to put it away into savings for Tai. Maybe we can afford a better education for him. Or get off this planet someday. Then he won't have to work in the mines like his daddy. Thank you so much. If I can ever find a way to repay you, I will.
How incredibly kind. I'm continuing to learn things about you. Good things.
You're truly lucky to have a friend who shows such generosity to a total stranger. I'll never forget this.
And credits are fucking easy to come by, man. Like, what? I've got 39,000 still? Like, that was nothing. That was a drop. That was Trump change, lady. That was nothing. Now give me your stuff. Hey, kid.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Jacob Howell, just visiting Cydonia.
Nice to meet you. I hope you like it more than I do here. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and Taye. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
I do feel betrayed.
What do you kids do for fun in Cydonia?
I don't know. I guess we just make up some games. Usually I just hang out and talk with Renee, since she's close to how old I am. Sometimes we go to the community center, and they have stuff to do there. Like crafts, movies, music, and other activities. But, except not when the adults are having a meeting. Renee calls them sad meetings because everyone seems so sad in them. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking. And like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know what's going on.
Nice. So is there school around here or something?
Nah, there's no school in Cydonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice.
You seem concerned about something. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. But I heard you talking to her, so maybe that will help a little. She says she doesn't have many friends. She's been through a lot. I try to look out for her, but I know there's some things I can't help with. So, thanks, I guess. That was pretty cool of you.
Yeah, I kind of did that out of sequence, huh? Because he would have directed me to talk to her, but I'm glad the game actually accounted for that. I gave your mom some credits to help you both out a bit.
You did? Wow, that's pretty cool of you. I'm sure she really appreciates that. I know I do. I didn't know people just did that sort of thing. When I grow up, I'm gonna try and find someone else who needs help like that. And give them money, like you did. I guess some adults are cooler than I thought.
Yeah, it's not all it's cut out to be, kid.
You got real quiet.
Yeah, it's weird, because I can say it again.
I know. My mom told me. That's pretty cool of you. She said it was one of the nicest things anyone's ever done for us. I didn't know people just did that sort of thing. When I grow up, I'm gonna try and find someone else who needs help like that. Bye.
That's weird how there's 2 different lines of dialogue for that. Very strange. Oh, is this, Mitch? Yeah, it's Mitch. Was this his collection of dumb stuff? War of the Worlds? Count of Monte Cristo? Dracula? Carry the Cosmos, The Fruit Cellar, Tale of Space and Time, Bad People, Bad Jokes, Crimson Cabin, Origami. There's no other doors here, right? Yeah, no. Up we go. This particular stream's been going on for quite some time now. We're almost up to 6 hours here, I think. Or just about 6. Let's open every locker. Sarah, get out of the way. Open every locker, see if there's anything valuable inside, but I doubt it. Digipick, but I'm not gonna steal it. Because I guarantee you Sarah will frown upon stealing of any sort. Frowns upon fucking everything else I do. Except for giving that lady a shit ton of cash. Oh, that's locked. Alright, let's go find this, Ryuvik? Ruvkina? I don't remember her fucking name. The Russian miner.
Deimos Staryards acknowledges the efforts of its citizens to make our city a happy and productive place to work. Thank you for your daily contributions to our prosperity.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you.
Hope you're okay. That cough doesn't sound good at all.
It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Oh, so you want a handout? Any idea what's causing it?
No idea. Some sort of lung rot. Maybe from all the Martian dust that kicks up in here. Or it could be something worse.
Well, that's too bad. I could offer some money to help.
It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that.
You literally just said you couldn't afford.
Maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
No, really, I want to help. Here, have a med pack.
Thanks, I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Cydonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
So, you gotta go to like a backdoor, like a Mexico doctor type of deal to avoid it? Now, what did your father do to you that made you take such drastic measures?
After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then, no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
If you don't get help for your illness, wouldn't that be worse? Oh, well, what happened with your father? Why is he trying to track you down?
It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Cydonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse.
Well, how did you hear that? Well, if you don't get help for your illness, wouldn't that be worse?
It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own. If my father finds me, well, I know my father, and I fear for my safety. That is a definite.
Well, I can pay your father a visit if you'd like.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
Well, anything else you can tell me about your father that might help?
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Alright, I'll do it. Just tell me where to find him.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
What a weird thing. Are you sure there aren't any other options?
There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that gift, he will know I am sincere.
Got it. Alright, I'll see what I can do to get you out of this mess.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose arc.
Alright, so what quests do we have now? Oh, right. Space Frog. Yeah. And special delivery. Birthday presents. Startup shop. Gotta go find this guy around Triton. Media sponge. Alright, where's this one on the map? That is on Gagarin. And Gagarin is in Alpha Centauri. Oh, okay. So it's actually pretty close to Jemison. So the next time we're near Jemison, we can go to Gagarin. That's not too bad. And then, well, we gotta talk to Jack first. Yeah, Triton's not too far. Alright, yeah. Missions, right. Sorry, I was just looking at all of the different things. So that was in Gagarin, Triton. Refurbished goods, that's just a random quest. Mantis. Taste of home. Terror brew. I didn't even see where this one was on the map. Iridani. Yeah, no. We're not going to Iridani. Yeah, level 20. Fuck off. Space Frog time.
Ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors.
I used to think having a psychologist on staff was
in 5,
ridiculous.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness, look at that thing.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Activities updated. Speak with the Deimos psychologist. Why? Where did that come from? Like...
Working 100%. I want one of their hats. Maybe a jacket. And some stock.
Oh my god. Okay, good. One of them's in the bar anyway.
This here is the most important work in the galaxy.
In the restroom. Let me talk to
Vincent,
Jack.
got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for.
I heard about something called the Red Devils. Know anything about them?
Only that I didn't care much for them getting disbanded years ago, and I don't care much for the rumors they're coming back someday.
I hear you're the man to see about Red Harvest Reserve.
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. The last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up.
Ah, fuck me. It's important. I needed to save Rivka Ovadi's life.
Now you got my attention. This ought to be good.
Please, think of Rivka.
I do have a soft spot for that girl.
She's sick. I need this to get to her father before he tracks her down.
Yeah? And how do I know you're not just using her story to get your hands on rare whiskey?
If I don't get this, someone could die. No, I'm gonna fail this either way. I need... auto-persuade?
I do believe you, but you realize what kind of a bind this puts me in, right?
Shit, man.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Sorry, not buying your story.
I don't know how far back this is gonna put me. Actually, it shouldn't put me very far back at all, because I was literally right there. Yeah, I no longer have that quest to be, to visit the psychiatrist or whatever the fuck. I wouldn't even know where to go to find something like that, too, so that's the funny part.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks.
I can't believe Deimos has a psychologist on staff. What's up with that?
Oh, there it is.
Give me your honest opinion.
There it is. Yep. Speak with the Deimos psychologist. God damn it. Graphic save. Jack.
Only that I am last first king didn't even want to. I got my attention. I do have a soft spot for that girl. Didn't you say so? No, I risk the story. We'll just help her. Easy. Just talking, right? They do. I'll do this for River. I'll charge what I paid with years ago. Give me that. It's yours.
All right, that's very generous. I'll take it.
I'm sure you're not pulling on my leg about this whole thing. Or I just let all that money away. Better do just for River.
Oh, I will.
Whiskey you have there. If you wanted for a change, I'm sure I could be persuaded into taking a dram or two.
Oh, really?
Been a long time since I've been Mars. Solar system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Maybe another time.
What's even the point of doing if Duff's gonna change it? And
So now where is it telling us to go? Oh right, it's still the space frog thing active. Anton should be at the Hotel Volley in Neon. Ah! Of course it's in Neon. I don't really want to go there yet, because I feel like the main quest will take us there naturally. Because why the fuck wouldn't the main quest naturally take us to the Freestar Collective and the fucking Cyberpunk City? We gotta go to Red Dead Deadwood Town and the fucking Cyberpunk knockoff. It's mandatory. Bethesda didn't put all those man-hours into those cities just for you to fucking not go there. Like, seriously, like, the main quest will railroad us into those fucking places eventually. No doubt about it.
If you need a quiet spot,
They did it for every other major city in the main quest in Skyrim.
Is Mars treating you well?
As far as I remember, right? Because you go to Whiterun, you go to Riften, you go to Winterhold. I think Dawnstar is never mandatory. Is Windhelm mandatory? I don't actually think it is. Oh, no, it is. It is. You have to go to Windhelm if you do the Civil War stuff. The moot. And you have to go to Solitude for that as well. You have to go to Solitude anyway for the, the Falmore Embassy. Markarth might be skippable. But yeah, like most every major city in Skyrim, like you have to go to.
Sure
And
am
even
glad
then,
you're
like
helping me.
significant, you know, guild quests are gonna take you to those locations anyway.
How
So.
cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Cydonia at least.
I finished posting all those drawings.
Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good.
I know you're a kid, but people normally get paid for doing work. What a piece of shit move. Anything that'll bring a smile to people's faces.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
12 credits, hell yeah. She actually scrounged up some money. That's kind of sad. Where does this door go? Central hub. Alright, so. What to do next? Well, we got a skill point, so we got... I could... Well, I'm gonna put it into this. So now, succeed in 5 speech challenges. So a lot of people said, like, persuasion almost never comes up. It's actually come up a lot more than I thought it would. I will say, I'm not, like, super duper crazy about the persuasion mini-game in this game, though. Like, it's better than the Skyrim thing, where it's just press the button and, you know, it's over, it's done.
I feel like
But I still feel
can't
like
imagine what Eric's going
more
through
could have
right.
been done.
Sure. I've
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
got something here you like.
Yeah, what do you got? Cutter? Yeah, okay. You know what? Give me this. Because it's the same thing I'm currently wearing, but gray. Aid. Do you have any more cheese? Yeah, give me 1 thing of cheese. What is a kefir? Yogurt. No. Fermented milk drink. The consistency of yogurt. Gross? Wow, med packs are expensive. I love how that is literally a flat texture. Oh, that looks so bad. Those noodles are probably the worst looking food item in the game. Yeah, nothing here I'm really keen on selling.
Good luck out there.
Alright, let's go to Triton. Because not very far. And we can wrap her quest up pretty quick.